no cultural competency. Okay,
Right.
that's those are my two words for today. Cultural competency, that he and the people around him lacked an understanding and a respect for African American culture, and to label an article of clothing. I mean, my God, I wish they had a no hoodie policy for the Ku Klux Klan. You know what I mean?
My job, evidently, is to talk about my alma mater today. So recently, former OSU defensive back Marcus Williamson said in a Twitter thread during the 2022 Rose Bowl featuring the Buckeyes in a win over the Utah Utes, "My first team meeting, true story 2017, this photo was presented to us via PowerPoint to institute our building-wide rule of no hoods in the building." Now, Urban Meyer told an author that the photo incident never happened, adding, "Our team rule was no hats or hoodies or sunglasses of any kind, but only in team meetings, just so we could see their eyes and make sure they were paying attention and not asleep." Later, admitting that a picture of Trayvon Martin was in fact used in a presentation for no hoods, Urban Meyer said, "I didn't know about it until 1 hour ago, until after talking to former Buckeye safety Tyvis Powell. I wasn't there. None of the coaches were present. It was a support staffer who was in error and apologized." This was corroborated by Tyvis Powell, who acknowledged the no hoodie rule on Twitter and stated that the person involved was truly uneducated on that situation and really had no idea of the story behind the image. I want to give Urban Meyer the benefit of the doubt. I do. But the last few months alone, he has been fired as the head coach of the Jaguars, where he kicked one of his former players, and he was filmed getting a lap dance, a shin dance, a knee dance at his own restaurant. A restaurant that I've eaten at. I don't want to pile on, so I will tell you that a few of his former players at The Ohio State University have come to Urban Meyer's defense, including former linebacker Joshua Perry and former quarterback Cardale Jones, who said, "I can't speak on Marcus Williamson's experience, but I'm sure a large number of players who played at OSU would disagree with his comments." Good point. The aforementioned Tyvis Powell being one of them. Kayvon Pope, though? But Urban Meyer appears to be most concerned about what he called the R word. So, as an alum who has never met Urban Meyer, do I think he's racist? Well, based on what the majority of his players, most of whom are black, say about him, no. I don't think Urban Meyer is racist. Aloof? Oblivious? Oh yeah. Insensitive? No doubt. And I'm not saying he knew about the PowerPoint presentation used to display the no hood policy, but as the head coach of one of the most prestigious college football teams of all time, Urban Meyer should have known about the presentation. As for the support staffer, did he Google a picture of a hoodie and download the first image, which happened to be of Trayvon Martin? Does he not read the news or have internet access or have windows in his house? I want to remind people that on the night that Trayvon Martin was murdered, he hadn't committed a crime, and even if he did, it shouldn't have resulted in his death. He was murdered wearing a hoodie, which led to this sweatshirt being a form of a protest. To say that using a picture of Trayvon Martin as an example of a no hoodies policy is tone deaf would be an understatement. After all,
if they wanted to go along with this ridiculous, racially biased and heavily coded dress code, right? They could have just put up a picture of a hoodie.
For Rebel HQ, I'm Jeff Wiggins. My architect knows Japanese. For more from the Young Turks, stay right here. If you want to see content from yours truly, click on the hashtag below. I can also be found on all socials at He Gon' Be Alright. Thanks for watching.